Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to show you how to create a duplicates query. So on the screen, we have a database with some tables and some queries I've already done. To create a duplicate query, you select the Create tab, and then in the Query Wizard option, you can see the four options you've got there, but one of them is Find Duplicates Query Wizard. That's the one I want. So I'll click OK to that, and then it asks me which table do I want to look at, or which query, or both. So I'm going to leave it on tables, and I'm going to look for duplicates in address details email. And then go next. Now it's going to ask me what fields do I want to look at or check for duplicates. So staff ID should be a unique identifier normally, so I'll leave that one off. But what you might have is you may have entered a record twice the same person. So if I add the title, first name and surname, that's what I want to check. And then when I go next, I also then want to see the rest of the fields to see if it is the same record or slightly different. And if it's slightly different, I will have to find out which is the correct address. So I'll just add the rest across, and then I go next, and you get this is a name. I'll leave it as that. View results, and then finish. So here we go, there's quite a lot of duplicates on this one. So Alan Jones, staff ID 8, so that's obviously the staff ID field in this table. If I have a quick look at it, is not a primary key, which means you can have duplicates. So that is a mistake in itself, so I'll just close that down. So that one is a duplicate, however the city is different. So what you have to do here, the postcode is a Leeds postcode, so the chances are, and that is a Leeds phone number as well, so the chances are this is a mistake. That should be Leeds. So before you delete that record, you will have to check that detail to make sure this is actually a different person, and because that's not unique, it makes it a bit more difficult. This one is identical, so I can get rid of that. The date joined is slightly different, quite a lot different actually. So again, you need to find out which one's correct, but I will just delete that record. Yep. And this one, same thing, you've got Bradford and Leeds. So I'm just going to delete these, but you would have to check these before you delete them, because they're not exactly the same. I will delete that Bradford one. Okay, so if I close that down, now what you do, that's automatically saved. If I run it again, I don't have any duplicates. So what I'm going to do is create and that's how you should have it. So you don't want any duplicates whatsoever. So if I close this one down and then create a duplicate record, but before I do that, I'm going to do a primary key. I'm going to change this to a primary key. So if I go back into there, set that as a primary key, and then save that, and then have a look, and then just copy one of these records. So this, I'll copy this last one. Copy, paste. Okay, now that's got to be a different record, so it's 17, but it's exactly the same as the one above. Now if I close this and run the find duplicates query, it picks it up. Now you can see that in this case, this is more likely to happen. It's exactly the same record, but the ID number is different. So this means that this person's been put into the database twice. So that is a genuine mistake, and then you just delete the one that was either the most recent or the most complete, and then close that one down, and then open it up again. There should be no records, there's no duplicates. So that's how you create a find duplicates query, and that's how it works. So hopefully you found that interesting, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for your time.